Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from Northern Maine. I've got one reason for you to belong to this channel. This is the second one of these fish that I've caught in the last 2 days. This is an 8-pound lake trout, 27 inches long. So subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of stuff. This is all that this channel is about. Fishing, hunting, anything to do with the great outdoors is what I cover in this channel. So I'm looking forward to meeting you. Subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and you have a great day. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the Rustic log cabin in Northern Maine. Welcome to my trapping shop today. Snowing outside, snowed most of the night. So I've been working in the shop here for the last couple of days. I wanted to share with you really quick what's been going on. In the process now of getting ready for beaver trapping, and ice fishing season is upon us. So beaver trapping for me is probably going to be the thing that I have the most time for. And the reason for it is that we got a long beaver season. We can start trapping beaver the 1st of October. Don't hold me to these dates without looking them up, because I'm all new to this, as most of you know. But I can start trapping beaver in October right through to, I believe it's either the 1st of April or the end of April. I think it's the end of April. So that's a good long time. And so it's hard to do any trapping for me the month of November during deer season, because I love to deer hunt and that takes a lot of time. But anyway, so I built a box. You saw in last week's video about the Snowdog. So I've got the 2 sleds in the shop today, and I'm going to be remodeling them. Yeah, I know it, brand new sleds, and you've already got to remodel them? Well, it's kind of like this. You know, the engineers, and I'm not knocking them, because I think, I'll let you know more about the Snowdog as we go through the winter. I haven't done a review on it because I haven't put it through its paces yet. I'm not going to tell you something is really good until I get out there and use it. And use it like a woodsman would use it. You know, I've got some jobs for it, and I expect it to do what they say it will do. But anyways, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about these sleds. Engineers, when they design things, it's just like when they make laws about fishing and hunting. They should come out and see the woodsmen or the sportsmen and talk to them and see what's really going on in that piece of woods or in that lake or whatever. But anyways, these sleds, the engineers, I think, could have talked to the sportsmen before they built them. There's a couple of things I don't like about them. I think if I was to do it again, I believe that I would get, well, I won't say that. I'm going to say I believe I might only buy one. Because one thing that I really do like about these sleds that dog sled that Snowdog came with is around the top it has a 1-inch bar that's built right into the sled, and that gives it stability so you can pull with it. It's a pulling frame. But what I don't like about it, number one, is there's no hook points to strap your load in. You know, you put a load in there and you go down the trail. If you don't have it tied in, you're going to lose some of it. You go down the lake 20 miles, the last thing you want to do is be dropping gear out 5 miles back. So that I don't like about it. So I need to put in some tie downs so that I can tie my gear in. And the other thing I don't like about it is the hitch plate that these actual Snowdog sleds have. They've welded and I'll show you, I'll bring the GoPro over and I'll show you what I'm talking about. They've welded a little loop on the back of the pipe that you can hook another sled to, another sled to, another sled to. And if all I was hauling was sleds, then that would probably be alright. But where I'm going to be hauling firewood and different stuff like that behind the sled that I'll be riding in, I need to beef that up. And it's nothing new that I haven't done with all of my sleds for the last 20 years, is I always take on the back of them and I bolt in a piece of hardwood with a great big eye bolt. And that way, I mean, you've got some beef in there that the only way it's coming out is to pull that sled completely apart. What I'm afraid of with these little hooks that are welded on is they're not rugged enough to withstand coming up against a stump or coming up against a rock as you're going down through the woods or anything like that. And you know, once you've messed up and you break a hook like that, you got kind of a problem on your hands to get out of the woods. So I'll be fixing that today by getting that eye bolt in there. Get yourself a sip of coffee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eye bolt in there that I can hook the other sled to, and another sled, another sled. Each one will be set up the same way. But on the back of these Snowdog sleds, that little ring that they come with, I'm going to use that as a place to put a safety chain on. So that I'll have my hitch and then I'll have a safety chain in case the sled was to come unhooked. You know, if you lose a sled and you go down the lake 10 miles, you might have left your ice auger back there 10 miles. So I think that'll be a good thing, as well as, you know, it's there, so why not use it? And it will take me nothing to hook up a safety chain with all of the stuff I've got for making snares and repairing traps and all of that. But enough of that. I'm going to take the camera down now and I'm going to show you. I built a really nice box yesterday. This is my new trapping box. I built a trapping box as well as a ice fishing trapping box, so I can use it, or even just to move tools from the pickup out to the where we're going to build the hunt shacks this winter. It's big enough to hold my generator, and then I can put tools and stuff in the sled around it. And it won't take many tools anyways, but the generator is nice for making some cuts. But we'll see. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to nail the hunt shack together or screw it together like I do my ice fishing houses. I might screw it together because that's pretty rugged, durable, and it will stay together for a long time, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'll show you that box. I'm going to show you what I did to the sled, and then and I'm going to get my day going. So here's what I got, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to drill a hole in here and mount that right there. This piece of wood, I will cut this piece of wood off, and that will get bolted on the inside, and then this will go through the sled, through the wood with the big washers. And then that'll be in there. I can hook my other sled to here, and then I can hook a safety chain onto there. So I think that'll be perfect. Here is where that steel bar runs, but that's all it is. There's no tie downs to be able to tie stuff down. There she goes. Now I'll hook on here, and then I'll hook my safety chain right here. I got a big tongue that'll come up to here, so that'll be perfect.